Dear students, today we are going to learn calculation of mode in case of discrete series, and there are two methods to calculate modal value in case of discrete series. Number one is inspection method. In inspection method, the value of mode is that value of variable, that value of item which is having highest frequency. Mode which is denoted by letter Z, and in case of inspection method we can find out the value of mode, that value of variable having the highest frequency. Value of variable having the highest frequency. And this is applied in case of statistical data, in case of statistical series which is regular and homogeneous. Statistical data, or we can say statistical series which is homogeneous and regular. And second method is grouping method. In grouping method, there are two methods to apply. Number one is derivation of grouping table. And second one is analysis table. This method is applied when statistical data, or we can say statistical series, is not regular and homogeneous. Now first we will learn how to obtain grouping table, how to derive grouping table of a given frequencies. Grouping table. In grouping table there are 6 columns. In the first column, values of given frequencies, I will denote by F, the frequency. Values of given frequencies are written. After that, we have to encircle the highest frequency. F. If there are more than 2 highest frequencies, we have to encircle both. For example, frequency given is 20, 30, 40, 25, 40. In this example, the highest frequency is 40 and it repeats 2 times. Therefore, we have to encircle both these highest frequencies. In the second column, add the frequencies. This is the frequencies. Add the frequencies in twos. Add the frequencies in twos, and next step is to encircle the highest frequency. And in third column, leave the first frequency and add the remaining frequencies. Add the remaining frequencies in twos. दो फ्रीक्वेंसी ऐड करने हैं. उसके बाद इनसर्कल करना है, गोल करना द हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी. Encircle the highest frequency. And in the fourth column, add the frequencies in threes. Add the frequencies in threes. And then encircle the highest frequency. And in the fifth column, leave the first frequency and add the remaining frequencies in threes. Then encircle the highest frequency. And in the last column, that is in the sixth column, leave the first two frequencies and add the remaining frequencies. F small s, it means frequencies. Add that remaining frequencies in threes. And उसके बाद encircle करना है highest frequency. Encircle the highest frequency or frequencies. This is how grouping table is derived. फर्स्ट कॉलम में हमें जो फ्रीक्वेंसी दिए गए हैं उनको वही लिखना है, वही वैल्यूज हमें लिखना है. उसके बाद इनसर्कल करना हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी. अगर एक से ज़्यादा हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी है, हमें उन तमाम फ्रीक्वेंसीज को इनसर्कल करना है. सेकंड कॉलम में हमें फ्रीक्वेंसीज को ऐड करना है इन टूज. दो फ्रीक्वेंसी को ऐड करना है, उसके बाद इनसर्कल करना है हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी. थर्ड कॉलम में हमें फर्स्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को छोड़ना, लीव द फर्स्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी. उसके बाद ऐड करना है जो रिमेनिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी है उनको दो करके ऐड करना है, दैट इज ऐड द रिमेनिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी इन टूज. उसके बाद हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को इनसर्कल करना है. इन द फोर्थ कॉलम हमें ऐड करना है फ्रीक्वेंसीज को इन थ्रीज। हमें तीन तीन फ्रीक्वेंसीज को ऐड करना है, उसके बाद हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी और हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसीज को इनसर्कल करना है, और फिफ्थ कॉलम में हमें फर्स्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को छोड़ना है। उसके बाद जो रिमेनिंग फ्रीक्वेंसीज है उनको तीन तीन करके ऐड करना है और हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को इनसर्कल करना है। उसके बाद लास्ट कॉलम दैट इज सिक्स्थ कॉलम, जो पहले दो फ्रीक्वेंसीज है उनको छोड़ना है, उनको ऐड नहीं करना है। उसके बाद जो रिमेनिंग फ्रीक्वेंसीज है उनको तीन तीन करके ऐड करना है। उसके बाद हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को या हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसीज को इनसर्कल करना है। उसके बाद हमें एनालिसिस टेबल डिराइव करना है, लेकिन फर्स्ट वी विल टेक सम एग्जांपल हाउ to derive grouping table. Suppose you are asked to calculate the value of mode from the following data. From this data, x, which is a variable, it may be age of persons, it may be marks of students, it may be weight of persons, income of employees, generally denoted by x, and its values are suppose 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Suppose if x is a variable showing marks of students, then frequency will be number of students, f. If x is an income showing the income of different persons, then frequency will be the number of persons or number of employees. If x is a age of persons, then frequency will be number of persons. Suppose the frequency of the variable x is given as 5, 20, 10, 30, 40, 8, 10 and 25. Now first we will apply inspection method. We will find the value of mode by inspection method. Since the frequencies are given, in this case the value of mode, that is z, will be that value of variable x which is having highest frequency. In this case the highest frequency is equal to 40, and against this the value of variable is equal to 50. Therefore model value is equal to 50, or value of mode is equal to 50, because it is having highest frequency among these frequencies of the given variable. Now second method is grouping method. Grouping method. In grouping method, first we have to make use of grouping table. We have to derive grouping table from these values of frequency. First we will write the value of variable x. These values are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. In the first column we will write the values of frequency as given in our question, in our data. The same values are written, which is equal to 5, 20, 10, 30, 40, 8, 10 and 25. And in the first column we have to encircle the highest frequency. The highest frequency is 40. F, that's frequency. And in the second column we have to add the frequencies in twos. It will be equal to 5 plus, for ease understanding I will write the values of frequency, otherwise we can directly add these frequencies. 5 plus 20, it will be equal to 25. Then 10 plus 30, 10 plus 30, it will be equal to 40. Next is 40 plus 8, it will be equal to 48. Then 10 plus 25, it will be equal to 35. And in the third column in this second column we have to encircle the highest frequency, that is 48. And in the third column we have to leave out the first frequency. पहले frequency को छोड़ना है, उसके बाद we have to add the frequency in twos. It will be equal to 20 plus 10, it will be equal to 30. Then 30 plus 40 in 2, leaving the first 5 frequency, we have to add the frequency in 2s. 20 plus 10, 30 plus 40. 30 plus 40, it will be equal to 70. Then 8 plus 10. 8 plus 10, it will be equal to 18. There remains 25. It will be left out. It will not be included because we have to add frequency in twos. It remains single. Therefore it will not be included. We have to leave out this. And among these frequencies, the highest frequency is equal to 70. And in the fourth column, we have to add the frequencies in threes. It will be equal to 5 plus 20 plus 10, it will be equal to 35. Then 30 plus 40 plus 8. 30 plus 40 plus 8, it will be equal to 78. There remains 10 and 25. It will not be added because we have to add the frequencies in threes in the fourth column. And in this, the highest frequency is equal to 78. In the fifth column, we have to add the frequencies in threes, leaving the first frequency. फर्स्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी को हमें छोड़ना है, उसके बाद हमें फ्रीक्वेंसी को 3-3 करके ऐड करना है. इट विल बी 20 प्लस 10 प्लस 30. 20 प्लस 10 प्लस 30, it will be equal to 60. Then 40 plus 8 plus 10. 40 plus 8 plus 10, it will be equal to 58. There remains 25. It is single. It will not be included because we have to add the frequency in threes in the fifth column. and among these frequencies the highest frequency is 60. In the last column, that is in the sixth column, we have to leave first two frequencies. पहले दो frequencies को छोड़ना है, उसके बाद जो remaining frequencies है उनको तीन तीन करके add करना है. It will be equal to first 2, 5 and 20. It will not be included, it will be left out. There the remaining frequencies, that is 10, 30 and 40, will be added. 10 plus 30 plus 40, it will be equal to 80, and the remaining three frequencies are 8 plus 10 plus 25. 8 plus 10 plus 25, it will be equal to 43. Among these frequencies, the highest frequency is 80. It will be encircled. This is how we obtain the grouping table. उसके बाद हमें एनालिसिस टेबल डिराइव करना है. उसके बाद हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं वैल्यू ऑफ मोड. columns यहाँ पे हम लिखेंगे वैल्यूज ऑफ वेरिएबल एक्स value of variable x which is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. And the columns are 6. One to 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we will write the total. Now in analysis table, we have to make use of tick mark for the highest frequency against the value of variable in the given column. In the first column, the highest frequency is 40 and the value of variable is 50. Therefore, in the first column, the highest frequency is 40 and the value of variable is 50. That is, I will make use of tick mark against the value of variable which is equal to 50 because it is having the highest frequency in the first column. In the second column, the highest frequency is 48, and this 48, it is the sum of frequency, that is 40 plus 8, and 40 is the frequency of the variable x equal to 50, and 8 is the frequency of 60. There will be two tick marks. The highest frequency is 48, and this 48, it is the combination of, it is the sum of frequency 40 and 8. 40 is the frequency of 50, and 8 is the frequency of 60. Therefore, in the second column, tick mark against the value of variable 50 and 60. In the third column, the highest frequency is 670, which is the sum of which has been added from the values of frequency 30 and 40. 30 is the frequency of 40 in the third column. 40 is the frequency of 50. Value of variable is equal to 50 in the third column. In the fourth column, the highest frequency is 78, which is the sum of three frequencies which has been added from these frequencies 30, 40 and 80. 30 is the frequency of 40. 30 is the frequency of 40 in the fourth column. 40 is the frequency of 50 and 8 is the frequency of 60, equal to 78. In the fifth column, the highest frequency is 60, which is the sum of 20, 10 and 30. That is, the value of variable is 20, 30 and in the fifth column, the highest frequency is 60, which is the sum of the values of frequency 20, 10 and 30, and these are the frequencies of the variable x having the values equal to 20, 30 and 40. 20 in the fifth column, 20, 30 and 40. And in the last column, that is in the sixth column, the highest frequency is equal to 80, which is the sum of frequencies equal to 10, 30 and 40. 10 is the frequency of the variable x equal to 30. 30 is the frequency of the value of variable equal to 40. 40 is the frequency of variable x having value equal to 50. Therefore, 30, 40 and 50. Against these we have to make use of, we have to write tick marks. That is 30, 40 and 50. 30, 40 and 50. Now we have to count these tick marks and write their totals here. 1, the value of variable equal to 30, there are 2 tick marks, 2 here in this column, in which the value of variable is equal to 40, there are 4 in this column, showing the value of variable equal to 50, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 tick marks, and here there are 2 tick marks. Here the value of variable is equal to 60 and 0, 0 in these columns. Now the value of mode will be that, the model value will be that which is having the highest tick marks in the analysis table. Here it is the value of variable equal to 50. Therefore, from the analysis table, Z is equal to 50 because it is having highest tick marks. On the inspection of these frequencies, we have also obtained the value of mode equal to 50 because it is having the highest frequency by applying the inspection method. This is how we calculate the value of mode, or we can say the model value, by applying inspection method and grouping method in discrete series. I hope you have got it. Thanks.